my travels across America, one of the most fun parts for me is visiting lots and lots of cross-stitch shops. Today I'm at the Counting House in Pawleys Island, South Carolina, and I want to talk to you about pearl cottons. Pearl cottons come in a variety of weights. They come in a number 12, which is the finest, and then a heavier weight is number 8, and then we move up to a number 5, which is available both in balls and in skeins, and then the heaviest weight is a number 3 pearl cotton. Now, not every color of pearl cotton and every weight is available. So if you look on your color guide in your local shop, you will see that the color key would tell you, for example, that something that's underlined is available in a number 3 pearl cotton. If the color that you want isn't available in the weight that you want, you're simply going to have to move up or down the color range to find a suitable substitute. Now, pearl cotton is non-divisible. You cannot pick up your pearl cotton and separate it like you can floss, nor do you usually stitch with more than one strand. If a number 12 is not heavy enough, you move up to an 8. If that's not heavy enough, you move up to a 5, etc. It's a very, very user-friendly product. You'll notice that there's a little loop on the side with a tail, and you simply pull that out, and that allows you to start unrolling the balls. On the skeins, if you take the labels off, and by the way, one label will tell you the weight right under the DMC logo, and the other label will tell you the color number. This is 995, which is a very bright blue. If I take these labels off and unravel the skein, in one end you will find a knot. Now what some people like to do is to untie that knot or cut it off, and as they start working their skein of floss, they simply take off what they need for their project. I have another suggestion that works really well for me. I simply use a notebook ring that you can pick up at your local cross-stitch shop or at an office supply store. I take my skein of pearl cotton, slip the ring through here, and of course can put all the different pearl cottons that I'm using for that project. Now the next step that I'm going to do is very shocking to cross-stitchers, and that is I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut through both of these loops. So now instead of having one continuous piece of pearl cotton, I have many, many strands. And then when I want to work with one strand, I simply take my needle, and at the very top I pull up a loop, hold onto the skein tightly, and pull that out. And then this will stay twisted. You will keep your labels intact. Now you might be saying that is an awfully short piece of pearl cotton to be stitching with, but it is actually between 18 and 19 inches long, which is plenty long enough for stitching with any one of the weights of pearl cotton. The very nature of pearl cotton is that it's twisted, which gives it a wonderful texture. You should not stitch with anything longer than this, because if you do, that texture, that wrapping or that cording look will start fraying, and your first stitch will look very different from your last stitch, and you'll lose your consistency.